Look, man. Jafan has done and seen a lot of shit throughout his entire life. He thinks. The recent events and less recent events are kind of a blur in his brain. But, oh hi, we spotted an enemy. I guess I should have had this paused. But one thing's for sure is that, yeah, we could use parts on this. But Jafan's not gonna trust this damn droid to do his work for him. Not after everything that's happened. Listen, Jafan is highly confident in his abilities, which could mean that he could program this droid and it won't sabotage his work. Or he could be so confident in his abilities that he realizes he doesn't need that help. So what if there's a few experience points involved? Jafan has already had plenty of experience that he needs to sort through in his brain. Let's get to work, then. Good shooting, Tex. It's not quite the accuracy I was hoping for in life, buddy. Just start doing normal shots. Well, whenever you finish that, princess. Or just shoot futilely, sure. I'm starting to think that maybe this column is interfering with your accuracy somehow. I think you're intentionally upsetting me. Jafan, your failure to resolve these situations in a timely fashion has meant that they've come for us. You know what? Sure, shoot that one. Oh, while the music's like... Da, 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 da. What a terrible display of competence, Jafan. Maybe we should use that droid after all. No. No, that would be admitting defeat. That would be admitting that Jafan was wrong with his initial assessment. And that's not okay. Curious. This particular time, it looks like my window's cut off a little bit there at the bottom. Perhaps that's a quirk caused by the window today, at any rate. We already know what goes on there, so it's not that big of a deal. But it is an observation, we'll say. Received some feedback about walking and running and what Atten could have meant, or actually did meant with his statement. We're gonna hope that we spot the mines as we go. Because I don't think I'm gonna be holding down this key the entire time. We'll try not to rush into danger, but it is Jafan that we're playing with here. We're playing as, rather. We'll just kind of see where the road takes us. That's awful. You know what, sure, whatever. I'm sure you have this perfectly on lockdown. Good. Why don't you shoot this one for me? Just stand there and take shots. Or don't. Remember what Atten said about using a vibroblade? He's dumb. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Clearly, Atten just doesn't know how to shoot these droids through their shields. That's the problem. And then... we were set on fire. Ah! Ah! No. Stupid excavator droid. Okay. We got a grenade we can lob. Let's do it. That's conflict resolution right there. I think that was a grenade well used. Wouldn't want to have applied ourselves. That would have been, that would have taken effort. Alright, we punctured that shield. You! Jeez. Forgot that you damn things existed down here. There. We solved the mystery. Good thing we have enough health to tank all this damage to the face, huh? Stupid droids. We are now frozen in a combat pose. Thank you. Thank you for freeing us. Y'all got any of them sweet, cool little body parts or knickknacks? Ooh. What we got here? Adrenal alacrity. +4 dexterity and movement speed bonus. Got ourselves a minor sonic mine. Ion charger Mark 1. And an advanced mining laser, which is a blaster rifle. Which is not quite the blaster pistols that I'm looking to use. Note that, while this deals 1 to 12 damage, I do have an extra bonus to hit with the mining laser. Which would be nice to have at some point. Another weapon for that hand. But until then, we will just have to keep dreaming. I will not equip that blaster rifle. You can't make me. Hello. Pew pew pew. Dun 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 dun. Level 3. Skills. Do I care about awareness? Do I throw it under the bridge? Maybe just put all 3 points into awareness and then slowly level up demolitions, awareness, and persuade for a while? That will put persuade and demolitions a few points behind where they could be. On the flip side, I mean, persuade probably isn't that big of a deal. And demolitions, we have a nice enough modifier for this section. And I think if there's anything Jafan has had to become better at during this short time as he's unlocking his potential, it's, well, it's having to pay attention to what's around him, you know? That said, like, there just hasn't been a whole lot of persuading going on. I think, like, 1 persuade check was made against Ad. So I don't really feel that qualifies. We certainly have done demolitions work, though. So we could say that, hell, we could say, like, 2 demolitions and 1 awareness. Nah. We'll just go with this. 2 demolitions, 1 persuade. And, good old Jafan will remain as obtuse as ever. Listen. You know, it's hard to pay attention to his surroundings when he's so self-absorbed, you know? Yeah, I think that's what we'll stick with. Definitely a demolitions expert, though. There's just something in me that's telling me, like, Grimith, please, put some points in the awareness. But no, no. Jafan has his priorities, and he hasn't been bitten at all by a lack of awareness yet. Never mind the various traumas he suffered over his life, or the fact that he can't really remember shit. Doesn't matter. We'll have someone else who will be good at spotting things, I'm sure. Yeah, that's what we'll say. Awareness can be used in dialogue for some valuable options of merit. You know? I gotta click OK before something in me talks me out of my choice. I think I'm gonna go with toughness this level. None of the cool, awesome things I want to pick will unlock until level 4. So we've got caution, nah. Empathy, nah. Gearhead, nah. Conditioning, that's not bad. We're not gonna be using stuff other than blaster pistols. Toughness. We do have plenty of vitality points, though. Dueling is a no. And these various class skill things, I don't feel like picking. When attacking an enemy that another party member is also attacking, the character gets a +2 bonus to hit. No. There'll be nothing of the sort that's happening. I don't feel as if Jafan has really honed his teamwork strategies. So it's kind of a situation where, do I think the conditioning is worth more than the bonus health? Understanding what each of these options unlock for me. We'll pick toughness. Alright, a new power. This would give me the opportunity to pick energy resistance, providing some protection for Jafan, but he did just pick up toughness. He's got a lot of vitality points, and I'm hoping that this is a path that Kreia goes down through her various auto level ups. I'm pretty confident she starts with the basic version of this. Well, she might have started with the basic version of Burst of Speed as well, you know? Obviously, with a Wisdom of 8, we're not really going to use any attack powers. Also, this damn intense music flaring in the background the entire time. Force Body. Affect Mind. Stun, no. Stun Droid, no. Wound, no. Slow, no. Shock, no. Force Push, nah. Throw Lightsaber, Force Scream. Again, all these aggressive attack powers are just not things that I'm looking to pick at all. With a Wisdom score of 8. Just not the best idea. Not as if I couldn't attempt to make use out of them, but that they're not going to be that great for us. So, Affect Mind and Dominate Mind. We could do that. Or we could just pick Energy Resistance anyway, to make things a little bit easier for us in the station. Kreia will be with us, as I noted as well. She's gonna be my constant companion, not gonna remove her from the party. So, yeah. I'm interested to see what everyone's gonna pick with their auto level ups as we go throughout the game. Let's pick Affect Mind. Jafan just has that kind of effect over people, you know? Just how persuasive he is, you understand? He's just that good. There we go. Level up finally finished. Can we end the combat music section? Thank you. Good heavens. Okay. 64 hit points, 46 force points, Fortitude 5, Reflex 6, Will of 1. Skills-wise, you're still looking at 1 awareness, 7 persuade now, and a whopping 9 demolitions. Looking at just computer use and repair, a single tear rolls down my cheek, but what can you do? We got Affect Mind, obviously we got Precognition. These warnings are quite rare. And Burst of Speed. And feats-wise, we picked up Toughness. Which will continue to pay bonuses. Well, thank you, game. Can I move? Thank you. Will those extra hit points end up making the difference between life and death? I don't know. We'll find out together as a family. Good, some nice little knickknacks.
Hey, watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bones. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch it on. It should protect you against the heat if you move quickly enough.
Understood. Jafan Milanu out. This is something where energy resistance could have helped us. As it stands, though, we are not in possession of that. But I will actually use an energy shield. And I will also burst to speed. You can see it's already done a nice number of damage on us. Of course, I'm already queued up with all these attacks over on this guy. Just slowly pew-pewing through his shield instead of, you know, vibroblading. But Jafan is determined, and we also have an energy shield of our own, which is absorbing some shit for us. Which is nice. You'll notice that, we have 4 or 5 uses on this thing now. We'll recover this mine. Thank you. I'm also going to save the game in case of the worst. Damn music, man. Release me from combat? Thank you. Allow my health to slowly recover. Although the energy shield is still active, so I should probably be charging and making as much use of this as I can while I still have it. Ow. Cancel these things. You shoot that damn maintenance droid. It wasn't supposed to happen like that. Well. It did. It happened. Pull out your Ron Paul gifts. We're on fire. Everything is awful. I'm going to switch weapons. Smothered in fire, Jafan is going to have to concede that it is time to Vibroblade. He looks pissed, and that was a pretty nice hit that he landed too. We'll wait for the combat cycle to end. Let me move. Thank you. What kind of hit was that? Feedback. Combat. Fun gift. Yeah. I presume that was a critical. That's how he dealt so much damage. It was a pretty nice crit. Pretty useful to have that. Energy shield is still active. Thank you for warning me about the mine-sighted. Got a corpse here. Telos mining shield, med packs, credits, adrenal alacrity, and some chemicals. Doesn't look like anything over here. Energy shield is still going. pretty nice. Got some good mileage out of that.
You're getting close to something big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it.
All those
I'm
bodies
picking up
there.
a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on.
Yeah. That's probably an idea, huh? There aren't just mining droids down here, there are sensor balls, too.
Sensor? It must be maintenance drones. Watch out. Those little pests will try to repair the mining droids if you don't gun them down first.
I noticed.
Still, it's odd they're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids. Be careful of those droids. I don't like this.
Understood. Jafan Milano out. Also, our energy shield did wear off, though, thankfully, as I noted, we have plenty more uses left in this thing. It can absorb up to 40 points of energy and electrical damage. I guess it's probably worth saving again in case of the worst, so that we don't have to replay content together as a family. My character is such a capable and effective combatant, though. Boop. Ow, my face. The energy shield isn't saving me from the melee. How dare you melee me? Come on, Jafan. You can shoot better than that. Get him! Ah, whatever, it doesn't matter. Well, you switched anyway, so... Lornan implant. Neat. Thank you, combat. This implant regulates electrical current, protecting the user's brain from energy surges, damage immunities. Pretty neat. We have 14 constitution, so I can slap that in right now. Thanks, music. You're the greatest. Yeah, this doesn't look dangerous at all, right? Like, That's probably fine. Don't have anything to worry about. Yeah, I'm sure that's true. Chemicals, components, medpack, sonic grenade, and security tunneler. We got a central controller here, which is what we're going to fiddle with. Baraga's central mining control, emergency lockdown activated, explosions reported in fuel chambers. Give us some camera functions. Emergency hatch to administration level. Hatch to fuel depot. Unidentified hollow record camera, work claim 1234.
Everybody here? What's up, Kurta? We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 asteroid shelf right now.
Forget the siphons. You know that survivor they pulled from the freighter? One of the miners said they served with him on Malachor 5.
Malachor 5? So he's one of the survivors. Or worse, a Mandalorian. So what?
Not a survivor, idiot. He's one of the Jedi from Malachor 5.
If he's one of the Jedi, hell, we can't have him walking around here. I don't know what he'll do.
I thought all the Jedi were wiped out in the Civil War, weren't they?
Guess they missed one. But it gets better. I did some checking, and that bounty on Nar Shaddaa is still live.
What? You want to sell the Jedi to the exchange? Corda, have you been chewing spice?
Look, you know how big that bounty is? That Jedi's our ticket off this rock.
Corda, there's no way the officers will go for that. They'll lock us up for sure.
Then we'll improvise.
Someone has taken care to delete the record of this camera being placed. It is not listed on any of the work records. So, Nar Shaddaa. Great incentive to not go there, right? Access fuel containment functions, or call up droid command functions. Let's check these droid schematics here. Judging from the droid schematic displays, the droids rely on thermal sensors to detect fuel deposits. You could easily blind them by raising the temperature, which would not cost us any spikes. Thankfully, we had enough intelligence. We only have one spike, after all, so that we could not activate any of these things. We will blind them. Note that this will also prevent droids from being able to shoot each other if reprogrammed to mine each other. You wish to continue? Yes. Temperature rising. Droid sensors disabled. Let's access these fuel containment functions and shut down the containment fields. Turn main functions and we'll log out. Oh no, I know the enemies have been spotted. Rest assured, I am quite familiar with the spotting of the enemies. Make no mistake. I'm glad you're just as blind, Jafan. Screw this. Switch your damn weapon. That's why I picked the 10 strength. Besides, these fools are blind to Grimith, and they're still worth as many experience points. Ha 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 ha! Behold the power of Jafan! We missed. Don't tell anyone. Thank you. Dun 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 dun. I feel like you have some remains. Yeah. Let's grab that sonic grenade. Any goodies or prizes over here? Nope, nothing but us chickens. Cluck, cluck. Oh, I'm aware. Let's go say hi. The only way I know how. The droid knows that something terrible has happened, but it could not be sure what. Intelligence. Jafan. Useful, right? Being smart enough to accomplish things while not being smart enough to realize you're not that smart. Getting yourself into trouble through hubris. Thank you. Any remains? Yeah. Another sonic grenade. Neat. Got a corpse over here. Repair kits, energy shield, and a med pack. And finally this section. Gotta grab these sweet, delicious experience points, you know? Don't run towards the mine, please. Thanks. Thanks a bundle. Oh, there's a maintenance droid out there. Environment underlay Mark 1. We can use that to modify our armor later. Can you get through this high security door? You can. Good. Alright, thanks for letting me know. I'm not 100% certain which area I want to be at. So why don't we go over here to this first area that I cleaned out. Check to see whether I missed anything. Computer spike in some components, and a door Grimith cannot open. Presumably this was a door that had no access to us, which is why we had to go around as we did. Superheated blast tunnel. Okay. Good to scope that out. Let's get stuck on the broken droid. And then run back here. Mining droid?
Yeah, picking up some strange readings. What are you doing down there?
Trust me, whatever you've detected, it's probably my fault.
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
Can you override it?
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Okay. Mine does not care about droid. Thank you. Kind of fun to swim through these guys like this. That was tragic. I knew it exploded, but I was hoping they'd kind of gather around me and indulge the explosion. Well, not indulge it. That worked too. Just stand still for me. Don't move. Since they can't attack me, I should probably just be using Flurry. To take 2 trips of the D20. Just thought of that. Silly Grimith. I don't cancel combat, thank you. I want to loot these bodies before they vanish. Thank you. Accuracy Scope Mark 1. We got a minor sonic detonator, and I can move. Medpack and sonic grenade. Thank you. Let's go ahead and recover this. I suppose we can finish clearing out the rest of this section for this video. This is a damaged cylinder. And cannot be opened through normal means. So we'll have to use a minor sonic mine. Instead of one of the deadly ones. and get some loot for our troubles. Yay, loot. Thank you. It's good to know. Don't think I've saved this much in any of the episodes up to this point. And I know there's a quick save option. What's this way? Right, I know that. I just want to check to see whether it's like loot and prizes back there or what. Or the way to progress. Because Grimith wants to run away from progress. So does Jafan, for that matter. He's confident that Atten will give Jafan as much time as he needs. A basic Ionite Edge, Cardio Regulator, Adrenal Alacrity, Components, Energy Shields, and Med Packs. Plenty of good stuff. Plenty of good stuff. The Cardio Regulator gives +2 to Fortitude saves. Basic Ionite Edge is to upgrade a melee weapon. Accuracy Scope Mark 1 is, of course, to upgrade a ranged weapon. When we get to a workbench, we can fiddle around with all that stuff. We can equip the Cardio Regulator now. We don't really need +1 to demolitions, because we're just too good. How good? These mines aren't giving us any trouble. We're not going to have an issue with them. So we'll take the +2 to Fortitude saves. It's the right thing to do. Good thing I came back here. Okay. As Kiros looks at the screen and sobs while viewing in a 480 potato. Thank you. Blinding these folks really does make this fun and enjoyable, I swear. Absolutely fun and enjoyable is the maintenance droids blinded still, though. It doesn't matter. Thanks, intelligence. I don't know what the minimum intelligence requirement there is. It could be a 14. Damn, we leveled up again? Ow. I wasn't expecting that. Neat. I'll take it. Gained 2 levels in this episode. Sure. So, what skills did we use over the course of this level? I mean, a little bit of computers, maybe, but it was primarily demolitions, huh? We also got an attribute point. Oh, goodness. Huh. I don't know where I want to spend this. I mean, I'm pretty confident I want to just go dexterity here. What do you recommend, game? Increasing strength, of course. I'm pretty confident I just want to focus, like, leveling up dexterity. Me putting a point into something is not going to change its modifier right now. Let's see here. Let me try and, like, think about what I know is going to happen later on in the game. Okay. What do I think Jafan may have increased over these past 4 levels as he's reawakened and been in danger on Paragus? I could make an argument for all these attributes. He's definitely gotten in melee with the Vibroblade. He's definitely been shooting. A Constitution, he's taken, you know, challenges to his resiliency, like running through the heavy steam there. Intelligence, as if anything could really challenge that. Wisdom, A lot of shit's been going around, and he is sort of trying to make sense out of it, but he'll have more time to process once we're off this mining station. And charisma, well... And then there's the skills, which I should give some thought on how I want to invest too. I'll get a new power as well, which is good. I guess maybe I should have picked up energy resistance after all, because it's not exactly as if we affected anyone's minds down here. Oh well, we didn't have much of a problem or challenge anyway, it's not that big of a deal. I tell you what though, I'm gonna save this as a... I don't know, a thing for me to ponder between this video and next. Coming up next time, we're presumably going to make some more progress, which will be fun. There's a turbo lift. What awaits us on the other side of that door? Adventure? Desire? Find out then. Until then, all the best.